Hi everyone, I'd like to invite you to come into our opening meditation. Start grounding into your body, feeling the parts of your body on the mat. Soften your belly and allow your next inhalation to flow completely into your low belly. Let it fill up. And let the breath flow into your rib cage, back of your heart, front of your chest. And exhale, let it flow out. And continue grounding and allowing the earth to support you unconditionally. And drawing your next breath in. Lengthening the sit bone down towards the earth and crown of your head up to the sky. And start breathing into the space in between each vertebrae. And exhale, sigh it out. Cleansing breath, releasing something back to the earth. A few more like that, intentional breath. Fill up, starting from the low back, belly, rib cage, chest. And exhale all the air out. Good. And allow your breath to return to normal. And still keeping some attention anchored on the breath. And also notice the rest of your body. How does the breath feel when it touches you on the inside? How does it feel to have the sun shining on our skin? And having that gentle breeze brushing through our hairs, clothes. And the sound of the ocean, the waves lapping on shore, rhythmically, just like our breath, inhaling and exhaling. I'd like to invite you to guide the breath into your heart space. And allow it to start opening your heart. And bring some fresh energy, prana, into our heart space. And feeling your heart beating. I'll connect with your heart's intention for being here. Showing up for this class, for this week-long vacation, for the rest of the week. And maybe it's something for yourself and for your health and well-being. And it could be for a relationship, a connection, a community. I'd like to invite you to breathe that intention and its energy into your heart space. And then exhale, let something go that's not in alignment with that energy. Take a few more breaths like that. Let your heart, let the energy in your heart expand beyond the physical body into encompassing your torso like a sphere. Continue breathing and expanding. And let your sphere now encompass your navel. and continue expanding to encompass this group that's gathered here today, our community, and continue expanding, encompassing this town of Gigante, growing beyond this beautiful country of Nicaragua and over the oceans and mountains to include anyone and anywhere that's dear to your heart. Take 2 more breaths here. And start gently flutter your eyes open, allowing more sunlight in, 1 sliver at a time. Welcome. Just having a look around into our space, this palapa, and make some eye contact with your neighbor. We're here as a community, in person. Share a smile. Alright, so first thing in the morning, we're going to start some very gentle movement here by steering our spine, like in a pot. So synchronizing with your breath. Inhale forward and exhale back. So as big or as small of a movement as it feels nourishing for your body to start with. If it feels good, you can always sigh it out your mouth. Inhale forward, exhale back. 2 more in this direction. Good. And switching direction, synchronizing your breath with your movement. Slowing it down as if you're stirring some honey in the jar. Good. And take 2 more slow circles here. And just gently reduce the sides of your circle and come back into stillness. Okay. So we've been seated in this cross leg for a bit, so you're welcome to switch the crossing. We're going to sit for just a little bit more. Okay. All right. So we have some more spinal warm up here. Interlace your hands. Take an inhale to prepare. Soften your belly and exhale. Push the palms out, lengthening the sit bones down. Belly to the spine, chin to chest. And push the heels of your hand forward. Exhale completely and inhale. Got your palms up to the sky. Finding a gentle bend and still grounding into the earth. Inhale here. Fill up your lung. Good. And exhale round. Extending. Sit bones down, chin to chest. Push forward. And inhale. Guide your spine, articulate up. Fill up your lung. And exhale 1 more time. And exhale. Push the palms forward, chin to chest. Pushing even more forward, pulling your belly button back. And inhale, ripple. Bring the palms up to the sky. Take a full breath here. Good. And exhale. Start leaning to your left side. Grounding into your right hip bone. Okay. Continue to reach the palms up to the sky. Beautiful. And exhale. Release your left hand down. And reach your right fingertips overhead. So we're stretching that entire left side body. And turning your heart up to the sky. Breathe. Okay. Bring your palms to face down. Yeah, there you go. 2 more breaths. And inhale. Exhale, stay here. On your next inhale, release yourself. Back up, interlace our hands, push both palms up, fill up the lung. And exhale, side bend to the right side, grounding into your left hip so it does not lift off. Good. Continue side bending and turning the heart up to the sky. Take another breath here, gaze up. Turn your head this way. Good. And take another inhale, reach, and exhale, lower right palm and reach left fingertips overhead. And continue to work your heart open towards the back. Yeah, there you go. 3 more breaths here. Okay. And last breath. Inhale, reach hips down and fingertips overhead. Exhale here. And on your inhale, reach both arms up to the sky, relax your shoulders, and exhale, turn towards the left side and take your right hand on top of your left knee, left hand behind you, and take an inhale, sit really tall, and exhale, twist from your low back to mid back shoulders, and then bring your gaze over your shoulders. Yeah? So every inhale, you want to sit up taller, and exhale, spiraling the spine. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, find the length, lengthening the spine, and exhale, twist. 1 more breath, inhale, and exhale, twist. Good. Your next inhale, lengthening your spine and unravel. Bring your arms up overhead. And exhale, switching directions, and take your left hand on your knee, right hand back. Again, inhale, ground into your sit bones, sit up tall. Soften your belly, and exhale, unraveling. And twist. We don't need to go into our full depth immediately. We can work with our breath. Inhale, lengthening, and exhale. Maybe you can twist slightly more. 2, inhale. And last breath here, inhale, sit up really tall, and exhale, find your twist. Beautiful. And when you are ready, untwist yourself to face front and extend your legs out. Just have them folded for a while. So just bring in some rolling of our legs, some stretching, shaking of our legs. Okay. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna bring our legs into a 45 degree position, like so. You can mirror me. So we have a little bit, so mind your neighbor. You might have to stagger yourselves. Come a little forward, Johan. Yeah. And maybe you go a little back. We can stagger. Yeah. Little full house today. So we have some little bit hip mobility, animal flow here. So the first move, okay, we're doing different sides, so you have to listen carefully. The leg that's pointing back, you're gonna kick it forward, and then kick the other leg forward, and fold, and fold. So you arrive on the other side. Yeah. Okay. Actually, maybe you guys, let's have you face me on the lengthwise. Yeah. No, just face me. Just face me like this. Yeah. Create more space too. Okay. So that's one, and then again, the leg pointing back, kick, kick, fold, fold. Good. And then kick, kick, fold, fold. Yeah, got it. Again, kick, kick, fold, fold. And this time it's kick, kick, fold, fold. Beautiful. And we're gonna add on. So if you need your hands on the ground to support, you can. So this time when we kick, kick, fold, fold. I'm going to lift up on my hips. So, yes. Good. Everyone got it. And then sit back down. And take the back leg. Kick, kick, fold, fold. And inhale, lift up. Back down. Okay. Give it 2 more on each side. Back down. Beautiful. Up. And down. Kick, kick, fold, fold. If you need to double mat, please grab another one for the knees. Yeah, okay. All right, so the next one we're gonna add on even more, come into a sit. So we're gonna have our kick, kick, fold, fold, lift up, and the leg in the back. So this is the part you have to mind your neighbor. We'll step forward into 45-degree angle into a lunge. And you're going to sit in the lunge. Bring the hips back and return to our starting position. And then we have the other side. Kick, kick, fold, fold, lift, and step forward. Yeah. Okay. Mind your space. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Stay in the lunge and then back up. Okay. Let's give it 2 more on each side. Active warm up. Good. And return. Yes. And then the other leg, the other side. Everyone got it? A little confusing for our brain? Okay. Yeah.
Am I lunging?
Yes. Yes. So you want to lunge away. Yeah, towards that knee and away. Yeah. Let's see you do one, Lindsay. Is your toe okay with this?
Yeah, with this is fine.
Okay. Kick, kick. Yeah, lift. And step in that direction. The foot in the back. Yeah, there you go. Okay. And once you finish, we're gonna come back in the starting position. And find a fold into your hips. So you can come down to your elbows, directly folding over your shins, or it feels good, you can also explore different angles here. We'll stay here for 3 breaths, really tuning into your long, slow belly breath. Two. And 1. Good, and walk yourself back onto your hands. I'm gonna do one last switch. Kick, kick, fold, fold, and fold over the other side. Dropping into your breath immediately, lengthening, slowing it down. Last breath in. And exhale out. And gently push your arms back up. We're going to make our ways onto our hands and knees. So find your way there, stacking your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Okay? And on your next inhale, drop your belly and chest down, gaze forward. Back of your neck is still long. And exhale, ripple, rounding the spine, chin to chest. And inhale. Find your arch and exhale, round. And noticing in this articulation, the breath comes into your body naturally as we're opening up the chest. And flows out naturally as we compressing the front body. 2 more like that in your own timing. And beautiful. Once you're here, hugging your belly button to the spine, starting to engage your core so your low back is straight. Press into your left hand and right knee. On your next inhale, slide your right hand forward, left heel back. And reach in the opposite directions, your low back is still straight. And then inhale, tap your hand, right hand and left toe down, and exhale, lift. Okay, 4 more. Move with your breath. 3. Working on the balance, 2. Good. And find that length, reach long, and 1. Good. And exhale, bring your right hand down, left knee down. Press into your left hand. Inhale, float right arm up to the sky. Open up your chest. And exhale, bend your right elbow and tap it towards the left knee, articulating through our shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale, round and tap. Good. Inhale, open. Take your time and exhale, round and tap. Making sure both hips are leveled. Good. 2. Beautiful. And last one, fill up your chest. And exhale, this time thread your right arm underneath your left armpit. And lowering down onto your right shoulder and your head, and walk your left hand forward. Yeah. And start really dropping in. Yeah. Just let the hand rest here. Dropping into gravity. Let it do the work here. Deepening your breath into the left side body, into this twist. Okay, I'm just gonna move your hand slightly forward. You're good. Okay. Last breath. Breathe in. And exhale, walk your left hand in towards your chest and gently push yourself up. As you come up, float right arm to the sky. One last time. Open up the chest. Good. And exhale, take your right hand down. Good. And pivot your right knee out 90 degrees. And extend left heel all the way down your mat, turning your chest to face the left side of the palapa, and reach your fingertips overhead, and finding this this stretch from your heel towards your fingertips. Okay? And actively working your chest open. 3 long breaths here. 2. Last breath. Beautiful, everyone. And exhale, turning your chest back down to face the ground. Beautiful. And come back into our hands and knees. Shifting weight into your right hand and your left knee. Hugging belly button to the spine. Core is engaged. And inhale, slide your left hand forward, right heel back. Find your length here. On your next inhale, tap your left hand and right toes down. And exhale, bring it up. Inhale down. And exhale up. So making sure your low back is still engaged. Your core is strong. 3. 2. And 1. Beautiful. And exhale. Bring the hand and your knee back. And press into your right hand and inhale, float left arm up to the sky. Good, and exhale, find that shoulder blade articulation here. Tap elbow to hand, and inhale, open up. Fill up your chest, and exhale, round and tap. 3 more. Synchronize with your breath. Beautiful. 2. And 1. This time, exhale, coming down, thread left arm underneath your body, lowering down onto your shoulder and your head, and walk your right hand forward. Yeah, allow yourself to drop into this shape, to this twist. And take 2 more breaths here. Exhale, start walking your right hand in next to your chest. Slowly bring yourself back up. On the inhale, float left arm up to the sky one last time. And exhale, ground your left hand down. Pivot left knee out. And extend your right heel down. And reach right fingertips in the opposite direction. Start turning your hip point up to the sky. Breathe. 3, 2, and after your last exhale, turn your chest to face the ground. Close everything back down to earth. Come back into your hands and knees, hugging your belly button to the spine. Tuck your toes. Lindsay, this one, if it's not comfortable for you, just skip it. And on your exhale, gently lift your knees off the ground for 1 inch. Yeah. And feeling that rounding in your back, pushing away the floor. Belly button to the spine. Take another inhale here. And exhale, start gliding your hips up and back towards downward facing dog. Push into all 10 fingers, spread them out wide. Downward facing dog. And on your next inhale, come back forward and bring your knees to hover. And exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. And 3 more like that, moving with our breath. Inhale, knees to hover. Yes, feel that core engagement. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Keep your knees bent. And inhale, knees to hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. Building the strength and the stability. Good. I think we have our last one. Inhale, knees to hover. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. I'm going to stay in down dog. In this one, paddle out your heels left and right. Feeling into the hamstrings. And rolling your armpits in towards each other to engage the upper back in down dog. Yeah. Spread them. Really spread. And this. There you go. Good. And on your next inhale, take your right foot up to the sky. 3-legged dog. And exhale, take your knee into your chest, round forward. So we want to find that same sensation as before, making the space underneath our body. And exhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Lower down the left knee. If you need to double on the mat underneath your knee, please do. And inhale, rise up, circle your arms up to the sky. And exhale, bend your elbows, open up the chest. Good. And inhale, reach arms up to the sky. And exhale, bend the elbows, open up the chest. One more like that, inhale. And exhale, take your hands to your back, interlace. On your next inhale, puff up the heart and send your knuckles down and away from your hips. Good. 3, breath here. 2. And 1. Beautiful. And release the hands. Rebend into your knee and take your right hip back. Coming into a half split, toes pointing up. Take an inhale, lifting your spine out of your waist, and exhale, fold over your leg. We're here for 3 breaths, and you have the option to draw circles with your toes, and then a couple more in the other direction. Whenever you're ready, rebend into your right knee, plant your hands, and take your right knee back. So we're coming into like a wide hands and knees. Now from here, shifting our chest forward. So our elbows are stacked, hugging the elbows in, and exhale, lowering down the chest and the chin. Elbows still hugging in, and inhale, slide your chest forward. Use our low back to find the arch, heels together. This is also our pre-pop-up position on the surfboard. Bring your gaze forward and down. Back of your neck is long. Take another inhale here. Lift up one hand and the other, making sure we're actually using our back muscle here. Take another breath. Heels together. And exhale, plant your hands. Shift your hips back. Plant the toes. Hips back and up, down, we're facing dog. Good. And on your next inhale, left leg up in the air. Exhale, knee to chest. Round your spine, make the space, and step your left foot in between your hands. Good. Lower down the right knee, and inhale, rise up, low lunge. Good. Inhale is here, you guys stay. If you want to do high lunge, you could, and exhale, cactus your arms 90 degrees, open up the chest, and inhale, bring both arms up to the sky, and exhale, cactus. Good, and inhale, arms up to the sky, exhale, cactus, and continue to take the hands down, interlace with the opposite index finger on top, and taking your fist down and away from your hips. Breathe here. 2. And 1. Beautiful. And exhale. Release your hands and take your hips back, coming into our half split. Breathing into the back of your left calves and hamstrings. Take an inhale, lifting your spine out of your waist, and exhale, if you have the space, start folding, keeping the toes pointing up. Breathe here. Option to find some circles with your foot. And take a couple in the other direction. And when you're ready, rebend into your left knee, plant your hands. Yeah. Take your left knee back. One more time, we're gonna find our lowering, shifting our weight forward. So the second one, you can find a half push-up or doing the chest down. So if you're doing a half push-up, hugging the elbows in and lowering down. And inhale, slither forward. Again, heels together, chest up, hands up just to check. We're using our backs, using our glutes to support ourselves. And exhale, plant your hands and shift your weight back. and up, downward facing dog. We're here for 5 breaths, so really tuning into your structure, pressing into all 10 fingers, and really open up your base, hugging armpits in towards each other. Bring it down and here. Bend your knees. Yeah. Good. Yeah, good adjustment. Decompress the low back. 2. And 1. When you finish your last exhalation, step one foot in front of the other towards the top of your mat. Gonna meet in a forward fold. And slightly bend your knees, decompress your low back, hugging onto your elbows. Sway from side to side or draw some figure 8. And just let your head hang heavy. Heavy head. Yeah, there. Good. And release your elbows, hands onto your shins. Inhale, reach the crown of your head forward. And exhale, fold, grounding into your feet. And round yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. And circle up the arms to the sky, gathering some sky and sun energy. Exhale, take that towards your heart and back down to earth. Samastitihi, mountain pose. Good. Grounding into your feet. And feel your whole body stacking over your strong foundation. Soften the belly, shoulders, face, forehead, and your brain. And on your next inhale, float arms up to the sky. And exhale, fold. And on your next inhale, hands down to your shins, reach the crown of your head forward. Beautiful. And exhale, step your left foot back and gracefully land into a lunge. Press into the ball of your left foot and rise up into a high lunge. Yeah. Inhale is here. And exhale, reach your left fingertips forward and right fingertips back. We're twisting to the side and lowering down your left knee halfway. Good. Good. Balance and strength. Inhale, come back up. Face forward and exhale, open, relax the shoulders. Expand your energy. Same side, Yoshi. And inhale, rise up. And exhale, twist. Inhale up. And exhale, we twist. And this time lowering your knee all the way down. Reach your fingertips forward and down. And inhale, rotate and take your right arm up to the sky, the other side. Yeah. And from here, take your hand towards your hand on top to your low back. Continuing this twist. Yeah, we have another option. If you have more space, bend into your left knee and have your right hand come around, grab the top of the foot, and use that leverage to continue twisting and opening up the chest. Good. 3 long and smooth breaths. Good. 2. If you need to come out earlier, you can. And 1. And after this breath, slowly release your foot down. Good. And from here, we're going to inhale, revolve yourself back into this twisting position, and continue going back And stretching out the belly and the front of the hip flexor. And breathe here and reach from your left knee towards your left fingertips. You might even find a side bend if that feels good. 2. Good job breathing, Nate. And 1. And exhale, lowering the hand down. Good job breathing. Yes. Bring the hands down. Take your right foot back. So this round of lowering down give you the option, if you have more energy, to come into a full plank, or you can still stay on your knees. Yeah. You're going to lowering down all the way, hugging the elbows in, let them brush through your rib cage, lowering down all the way, hugging the heels together, hands next to your ribs. Okay, we're going to do a couple pop-up simulation here. Hugging the elbows in, heels in, imagining you're on your surfboard, there's a wave coming in the perfect spot, and let's start paddling for that wave. Paddle, paddle, paddle. You're ready to take off. You feel the speed, hands next to your ribs, slide your back foot forward, and make the room under your chest, and slide the front foot forward, and stand up. Balance your weight in between your feet. Shoulders are relaxed. Look at where you want to go. Okay, and reverse. Bring the hands down. Step your foot back. One after the other. Heels together. Let's go. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Plant your hands. Back foot forward and front foot. Gaze up. Arms relaxed. Good. Exhale, back down. Good. Heels together. Chest up. Look forward. Last pull. Yep. So when you are up, both our feet are facing, the toes are facing forward slightly. Not completely, but to the side. So there's room to move, yeah? This way, not a lot of room to move. So we want to be closed hip, okay? All right, 2 more. Give me 2 more. Come down. Heels together so we don't lose our feet. Okay, pop up. Let's be quick. Good, and exhale down, last one. I'll do it with you. Good forms, everyone, today. Hands, slide. Okay, and walk yourself back down. Okay, plant your hands next to your ribs and find upward facing dog. Extend your elbows, stretch out the bellies, lift up the kneecap. Find that release here. And exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over your toes, staying for 5 breaths to reset. Extend your exhalation to slow down the heart rate. Spread all 10 fingers wide. We're bearing weight on our hands. So just like our feet, the wider we can spread our base, the more stable and grounded we are. Hugging the armpits towards each other. Gentle bend your knees. Yeah, there you go. See, the hips will slide up and back. Okay, last breath. And when you are ready, look forward. Step or hop towards the top of your mat. And inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. On your next inhale, round up, grounding into your feet. I'll come up last. Arms up overhead. And drawing the sun, the sky in towards your heart. And back down to earth. Grounding into both of your feet, self bend behind the knees so energy can flow up and down our legs. On your next inhale, take the arms up to the sky. Breathe in. And exhale, we fold, dive down. Inhale, hands onto your shins. Lift up halfway, crown of your head reaching forward. Good, and exhale, fold. And step your right foot back. ground into the ball of your right foot, and inhale, rise up, high lunge. Shoulders relaxed. Inhale is here, exhale, we settle for a breath. On another inhale to prepare, and exhale, staying stable in your legs, and we're just twisting to the left and reaching the right fingertips forward. Left fingertips back. Yeah. Foundation is strong. Inhale, face forward. And exhale, twist. Oh yeah, we have a halfway dip with the knee. And inhale, face forward. And exhale, twist. Another one, like 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And 1, inhale. And exhale, twist. And continuing lowering your knee down. And reach right fingertips forward and down. Open up your chest to the left, fold left arm up to the sky. And option to take the hand behind your back. Or bend into your right knee and come around and reach for the top of the foot. If you have that connection, start kicking your hand into your foot to help open the chest and make the twist more active. Yeah, good. Deepen your breath. We have 2 more breaths here. And 1. After your exhale, very gently release the foot if you have the bind. Yeah, and take both of your hands down. Good. And pick up the right knee. We can find ourselves in a plank or on both knees. And when you're ready, lowering down all the way onto your belly, grounding into your hip bones, heels together. Into Cobra, pre-pop-up position, and we have 5 pop-ups in the other side, just to balance it out. Because surfing is a bit asymmetric, so we practice more symmetry here. Paddle, your best wave of the day, plant your hands, slide the other back foot and front foot. Yeah, a little awkward, but it's okay. And walk yourself back down. I'm gonna challenge anyone to try surfing on the side today. Okay, 3 more. Let's do it together. 3. Yeah, we're all gonna shred today. 2. And 1. Beautiful. Finish up your last one. And come back down. Find your upward facing dog. Stretching out the bellies. Good. And exhale. Option here to go into a child's pose, or if you would like, downward facing dog. For 5 breaths, it's your choice. Either child's pose or down dog. Extend the exhalation long. Yeah. And let your forehead rest on the floor if you're a child's pose. Let the floor completely receive you. And if you're in child's pose, I invite you to meet us in downward facing dog. And if you're in down dog already, on your next inhale, right leg up in the air. And exhale, take your right knee towards your right wrist. Your shin land at a 45-degree angle. So coming into pigeon here. Just staying on your hands for a couple of breaths, just checking in with our hips. Our back leg is in line with our hip, so they're not kind of sickling out like that. Try to keep everything, the knee, the ankle in the same line. I'll come around and grab some cushions to help elevate your hips. And if you feel like you have the space and you can go deeper, you can gravitate down. Come onto your elbows, lift up slightly, yeah, there, and there, come down. Would any of you like a cushion? Would any of you like a cushion behind the hip? No? Okay. All right. Deepen your breath. I think you will enjoy this. Let's try it. Lift up slightly. Just let me slightly step. Yeah, and then, yeah, rest. Yeah. Deepen your breath. Have that conversation with our hips. Tuning into the sound of the ocean. Three more breaths here. Make it long and smooth. Enjoy. Good. And when you're ready, walk yourself back onto your hands. Let your heart shine and plant your left toe and step back into down dog. And just here very briefly. On your next inhale, left leg up in the air. And exhale, take left knee towards your left wrist, shin at a 45-degree angle. And double checking your back leg is in line with your hip. Yeah, got the cushion, good. This side might feel different than the other, so allow it yourself to. Actually, a little bit more forward will be better. Yeah, there. Yeah. If you have the space to lower onto your elbows, and let your head relax here. Again, let gravity do the work. Let your breath do the talking. Two more breaths here. And when you are ready, come up back onto your hands. I'm going to make the space so that we come onto our belly. Yeah. So the next one is a pec and shoulder stretch. I'm starting first on the right side. I'm going to extend my right arm in line with my shoulder, bending to my left knee, and start turning onto the right side of my body. And left foot will touch down. Left hand either in front supporting me or in the back. Okay. And bring your head down. Head down. Yeah. Yeah. Breathe into the opening chest. Completely down. Relax. Noticing that layer of sensations that our breath brings into this shape. Like massaging the chest, the intercostals, and your shoulder blades. Very good one to do after a surf. Okay. Now whenever you're ready, roll back onto your belly. Beautiful. Mind your neighbors. Extend left arm out. Bend into your left knee and start rolling your chest open. Yeah, mind your neighbor. Find your variation on this side with your hand either to low back or in front of you, like a kickstand. Send some loving breath into all different sides of your torso, chest, back, rib cage. Good, and whenever you're ready, you can make your way onto your belly. And the next bit will come onto our backs. So one way is to extend your arms overhead and roll like a log. Yes. Arms up first, yep. Okay, beautiful. And take your knees into the air and walk your heels towards your hips on the ground. Yeah, so your heels about hip width apart, a little bit closer, Yuhan. Closer to your hips, wider. There you go. Okay, we'll come into bridge pose here. If you know how to move into that, you can go. Otherwise, listen to my cues, hugging your knees in and press into your feet and take your hips up and then low back. Mid back. Continue hugging your knees in. Once your hips are up, you can interlace your hands behind your back. And once you have that support of your arms, send your chest towards your chin. Continue reaching, pressing into your feet, hugging the knees in. Hug them in, yeah, and press into your feet. Good, good. Continue pressing into your feet. And take about 3 to 5 more breaths. If you like to come out earlier, you can always release the hands out and then roll down one vertebrae at a time. If you like to stay a little longer, you're also welcome to. Hug the knees in. Yeah. Okay. Whenever you're ready to roll down, articulate one vertebrae at a time. And take a couple breaths with your spine flat on the ground. It might feel nice to windshield wiper your legs left and right. Good. And this will be the last posture we practice all together today. Whenever you're ready, you can extend your legs long, take up space, arms down side, and enjoy Shavasana. If there's anything else you'd like to move into to complete your practice, you're welcome so. And I'll come around and offer a bit more hands-on grounding and eucalyptus oil If you do not like to receive, please place one hand on your belly. Relax. And coming out of Shavasana, I'd like to invite you to wiggle your fingers and toes. You can pick a side to roll onto and take another moment of rest and restoration with your head cradled inside your arm. And whenever you're ready, I'd like to invite you to make your way up into a seat like we started class today. One more time, find your grounding, find your connection to the earth.